everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sally and this is Secret Life of a Seamstress. So in today's video I thought I would share with you some fabric shopping that I've been doing recently in a little fabric haul sewing plans kind of video. I've been thinking recently about the things I'd like to make for autumn winter, and I've been very tempted by all the lovely emails that I keep getting from fabric companies showing me all of the lovely new fabrics that they've got in stock for autumn and winter. And I tried to resist for a little while, but eventually I had to give in and buy some. Before I get started showing you all of my lovely new fabrics, just to say that I would love you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I make lots of sewing videos, fabric hauls, what I've made, sew alongs and things like that. And do click the notification bell so that you can be notified of any future videos I might make. I'm always a bit relieved when I get that bit out of the way because it feels so rehearsed and I mess it up so many times. I'm going to have to include some outtakes one day in these videos because I just can't get my words out when it comes to saying subscribers and words like that because it's all rehearsed and it feels a bit weird. As soon as I get chatting about the fabrics, I feel fine and get them done. So yes, do subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Anyway, on to my lovely new fabrics. So I did quite a big haul, I suppose, from Stuff and Still. They just seem to be one of my favourites at the moment. I am on their newsletter email list, so they did kind of send out this email with all of their like lovely new fabrics for autumn winter on, and I had a look and I wasn't going to buy anything, and then I ended up filling my basket and accidentally buying quite a few fabrics, but I think when you see them you'll understand why I bought them because they are really lovely. So first up, this lovely Floral Biscuit with kind of little sunflowers all over it, and I really like this because I love a flower. I love floral fabrics. I love kind of ditzy florals rather than big floral prints, and this just kind of I just kind of really liked it really. And I think for autumn winter I really want to start making some smock dresses. I made a couple of indigo dresses last autumn winter, but I only really made two and neither of them I was particularly happy with, so I didn't really wear them very much. But I'm just thinking that this autumn winter I'd really like to make some dresses that I can just wear really easily and kind of steer away from my usual sort of jeans and sweatshirt that I tend to go for in the winter. So that's my first one. As always, I'll link all of the fabrics I talk about down below in the description of this video so that you can go and have a look at them yourself. So yeah, for this one I think I'm going to go for a Tilly and the Buttons indigo dress. Nice and simple. I'm going to have a go this time at doing the exposed gathering because I did try that before and I got in a bit of a mess with it and ended up cutting off the exposed gather and just regathering it again. So I'm going to try and give that a go in a fabric like this, which has a little bit more stability to it because the fabric I used when I tried it before was quite slippery. And next, I just couldn't not buy this. It's another viscose, and it feels different to the one I just showed you actually. It's kind of silky and a bit more fluid and drapey, and it's navy with like an apple print all over it. Like I say, I think again I'm going to go for a smock style dress, and maybe I will try finally the Myosotis dress, the Deer and Doe Myosotis, because I've had this pattern for so long and for some reason something is putting me off of making it and I don't really know what. I think I'd definitely go for that style, and I might try and put a different sleeve on it, maybe like a 3/4 sleeve with an elasticated cuff. I might try and borrow the Darling Ranges sleeve with the elasticated cuff and just put it onto this dress. And I might do the bottom ruffle, but I don't think I'll do the sleeve ruffle because autumn winter you tend to wear a jacket or a cardigan over the dress obviously, and that sort of frilly sleeve just feels like it might be a bit annoying. And I think that on the indigo as well, because obviously the indigo dress you can do the flouncy sleeve, can't you? But although I love the look of that, I just feel like when it gets colder and you're going to want to put a cardigan over the dress, it's just going to be a bit uncomfortable. So I think I'll probably leave off sleeve ruffles for whatever I make for this with this. But yeah, this is really beautiful. Okay, so on with the Stuff and Still haul. I picked up this crepe. Or just to say as well, those two fabrics that I just showed you, I got 2 meters of those because they're always really wide from Stuff and Still. So I think I'll easily get a reasonable length indigo out of those, or I might also distress out of 2 meters. So this one, really lovely kind of retro ditzy floral print. Hold it up a bit further to the camera so you can see the colours, but it's like purple, mint green and coral pink flowers and butterflies, and it's really lovely. I think it's, I can see the label, it feels really drapey, but it's got a bit of crinkle to it, so it might be more of a crepe than just like a plain viscose. And I think with this, I've got 1.5 meters of this. I'm just going to make some kind of top with it, probably like a blouse. I really like the Fibre Mood Norma blouse, and I like the sagebrush top. I'm sure you've all seen it. It's the sagebrush top with the big sleeves and a kind of frill along the bodice there. So there are a couple of ideas. Oh yeah, it says crepe viscose, nature with small flowers. So yeah, that's what that is. It's like a crinkly, beautifully soft, drapey viscose. And I think that will make a really lovely blouse of some kind, probably either 3/4 length sleeve or long sleeve. Although the sagebrush top has short sleeves, could make it with a long sleeve, I guess. But yeah, something that will go nicely with jeans. And yet another floral viscose. Obviously, I was a bit on the floral theme that day when I was shopping. But I just got this one. It's a black background with a really teeny tiny ditzy floral print in like a beige, pink and blue. And again, I think, not to be too boring, but I think it's going to be another indigo for that. And I'd really love to do the frill sleeve with this because I think it would suit the fabric quite well. But I mean, I would have my frilly sleeve and cardigan problem if I was going to wear it in the winter, but maybe I'd get away with it just before it gets too cold. I don't know, have any of you made that dress with the frilly sleeve? Is it okay going underneath things, or is it a bit annoying? Let me know, because obviously things like that are very important. But yeah, again, this is really nice, and I got 2 meters of that again so that I could make a dress. You can see that it's a little bit sheer as I'm holding it up. In the light you can see that it's a little bit sheer, so I probably need to wear like a slip or something underneath this one. So next up I have something different to the viscoses. Viscoses, is that how you say? Viscose realm. Anyway, I have 2 cotton jerseys, and you can see that I'm still going with the kind of retro floral theme. Can you see the gold glitter on the camera there? I'm not sure. But this is really, really lovely. I only got 1 meter of this because I was thinking of making a couple of Agnes tops with it. But when I saw it, I thought it would make a really nice dress for my daughter. And I've been thinking of making her a couple of jersey dresses just based on like a t-shirt pattern that I had actually from Stop and Still, and cutting it shorter and then just putting a gathered bottom on it. And I think that would be really nice in this print, and I might actually try that rather than make an Agnes top with it. But I might have to buy more of this if I do that, so that I can make myself an Agnes top as well, because I really, really like this print. So that is part of their new collection, I think, just come out recently. Goes quite nicely with my pink jeans that I've got on today, actually. I might have to make it for myself after all. Oh dear, maybe I need to buy some more. Also picked up this other cotton jersey in this pale pink with like a bright blue and green and neon yellow floral design on it. And again, I just picked up these jerseys because I wanted to just knock up a couple of Agnes tops quickly for my own wardrobe. But with both of these, I'm just thinking that they would make really pretty little girls' dresses, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, whether I will make myself some t-shirts or try out this idea in my head of making this little dress for my daughter. So that's actually all of my Stuff and Still haul. It's funny is I'm normally quite careful about what I buy, and I think about it quite a lot, and it takes me ages to make decisions, but I think that day we were in a rush to go somewhere, and I was just looking at the fabrics and I had them all in my basket and I just bought them. And I think sometimes with me anyway, that's the best way to do it, because sometimes I think too much about things and then I'll wish that I brought things and then it's gone. So I'll definitely use all of those fabrics, and I want to get them made up quite quickly so that I have them to wear when it gets a bit cooler. Luckily the indigo dress doesn't take too long to make up, does it? I'm not sure about the myosotis as I've not made that, and obviously there's a few more details in there like the button band and the collar and everything, so that will probably take a little bit longer, and I also need to trace this pattern out and everything. Okay, so next is probably my favourite in a way, but this one I'm really pleased with. This is from Minerva and it's a sweatshirt fabric in this grey black animal print on it, and the back is fleece. It's kind of fleecy fur lined, and I'm so pleased with this. I just got a metre. As I say, I do kind of wear a lot of sweatshirts and jeans in the winter, so I want to start making my own sweatshirts rather than just buying them all the time. So this is the start of my sweatshirt making, and I brought the other day the Linden sweatshirt from Grainline Studio, which I've never made before, but I've seen so many lovely versions online. This is really lovely and soft. I will link it below, as I say, but I think I got the last lot of that. I feel like I've got so many fabrics to show. I hope this isn't going to be too long and waffly. Coming towards the end now, I've got 3 more to go. So next is another Minerva. I've kind of put these in order, but this is another Minerva fabric, and this is actually what they've sent me for my next blog post for them. So I'm on the Minerva Blogger Network team. So I asked for this fabric because I really love the yellow print and the black floral design on it. I didn't realise it was quite as silky as it was. It's really like a kind of silky chiffon kind of thing, really drapey and quite see-through, and I had imagined that I was going to make a dress from it. So I'd like some ideas. What would you like to make from this? My latest idea for this fabric is actually an Ogden cami hack, and I really like the idea of kind of cutting the bodice higher and then having a gathered skirt, and I thought that might suit this fabric quite well, and it would be quite an easy pattern, because I've got a feeling this is not going to be the easiest of fabrics to work with, but it's really pretty and lovely and silky. I just need some inspiration really of what to do with it, so I think I probably will go for the Ogden cami hack, because I'd like to try that anyway. But if you have any better ideas, let me know. So next is this beautiful viscose twill, which I've seen around quite a lot actually on Instagram. Just trying to get the right light moving it around because it's a bit of a weird light today. But it's like a green background with like a pink and mustardy yellow floral print on it. And this is actually for something secret that I have coming up. It's for a collaboration, and I have a dress in mind I'm going to make from this, but it's a bit of a secret at the moment, so stay tuned for that one. I'm going to be writing a blog about this one, and also hopefully recording a YouTube video about the dress I'm going to make with this. So I'm looking forward to making that up, and hopefully I'll get that done sometime next week. And finally, I picked up this cotton all over it, double gauze fabric with really lovely little gold flecks all over it, and the gold spots are actually raised, so they feel really nice. And this is going to be a dress for my daughter, and it is actually part of the same collaboration, so I'm not going to say what I'm actually going to make with it yet, but I love double gauze. I love working with double gauze, and I think it makes a really lovely children's clothes because it's so soft. But Lily actually calls this fabric blankie fabric because it's the same kind of material as the muslins that she used to have when she was a baby, and she still has some of those in bed with her now, so she really likes the feel of this. And she's always saying, can you make me a new blankie dress? So looking forward to working with that. I keep feeling it because it's so nice because all the dots are raised. I bet it'll be one that will be really good for kids because it was really kind of tactile. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video wasn't too kind of long and waffly. I'm very excited about the collaboration that I've got coming up, so stay tuned on Instagram for that, because it's going to be a giveaway. There might be a few bits up for grabs that you might like to win. So I hope you have a lovely day. I really hope the weather's going to cheer up a little bit. It's very grey and autumny outside, and pretty miserable at the moment. I'd love you to subscribe if you haven't already and click the notification bell, and I will see you soon. Bye!